Christmas shopping, the ultimate endurance test. Almost like a seasonal version of the Hunger Games, except without the death, usually. And every year I tell myself, Mick, don't do this, stay home, shop online. But no, I always end up in the thick of it, like a salmon swimming upstream, except the salmon's also trying to carry 6 bags of scented candles and Lynx Africa gift sets.
Ooh la la.
This is the point I have to do the obligatory request for you to like and subscribe. Although I'd rather you send me some pre-wrapped Christmas presents for the family so I don't have to leave the house. But a like and subscribe will do. But for the really adventurous of you, you can find my book, Jingle Hells, at the link in the description. Now, back to shopping. Here's how it starts. It's a chilly Saturday in early December, and I think, let's get ahead of the game. Big mistake. The entire town has had the same idea. There is nowhere to park. So I end up in a little car park that is so far from the town centre, I'm practically back home. Finally parked up, I grab my pile of loose change that lives in the cup holder of my car, only to discover the machine is broken. I am destined to never get rid of that bloody pile of loose change. I then spend an age trying to download and set up the Ringo app on my phone. Has it worked? Am I getting a parking fine? Who knows? But I'm committed now, so off we go. And by the time I finally step onto the high street, I'm already wondering what the hell I was thinking. The streets are, of course, packed. People are carrying more bags than their arms can handle. Kids are darting around like sugar-fueled missiles. And there's always that one bloke with a guitar belting out, Happy Christmas, War is over, just slightly off key. Lovely sentiment, pal, but it's not helping. And then there's the perfect gift mission. One year I was tasked with finding something thoughtful for the mother-in-law. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. After hours of trawling through shops, I found what I thought was a tasteful scarf. Turns out, though, I'd bought a Christmas stocking. Not even a classy one. A bright red monstrosity with a grinning Santa on it. No idea how that happened. I blame the Christmas music in the shop. Literally turned my brain off. So back I went, because let's be honest, that stocking would go down like a sack full of coal. The queue to return it was longer than Santa's naughty list, and I'm there clutching the offending item like a festive idiot. By the time I got an actual scarf, I'd pretty much lost the will to live. And of course, when I handed it over on Christmas Day, my wife's sister piped up, "Oh, everyone's got one of those this year." Brilliant. Cheers for that. Should have kept the stocking. Then there's the supermarket run. You think Christmas shopping is bad? Try Tesco in December. It's like a trolley demolition derby. One year, I was there for stuffing mix and a bottle of Prosecco. Simple enough. But I ended up stuck in the cheese aisle for 15 minutes because someone's tower of Brussels sprouts toppled over, creating a sort of vegetable landslide. I just stood there, clutching my box of stuffing, wondering how my life had come to this. Here's a fun fact for you. The final Saturday before Christmas, affectionately known as Panic Saturday, sees Brits spend around £1.7 billion. That is a lot of Lynx Africa and novelty socks. And apparently foot traffic in shopping centre jumps by 50% in December. 50%! No wonder it feels like you're queuing for the last life raft on the Titanic. Now, normally, us Brits are good at queues. It's basically a national sport. But come December, all bets are off. Queues turn into a free-for-all. People cutting in, shuffling forward like it's going to magically speed things up. Tutting and heavy sighing at the old lady at the front paying for her advent calendar with 10p pieces. Our polite nation turns into 70 million raging psychopaths. Except for me, it seems. One year, a bloke sidled up to me in line and said, "Just one item, mate." I thought, yeah, go on then, Christmas spirit and all that. Turns out his one item was one basket, which was full of stocking fillers. You absolute arsehole. Of course, I did the British thing of nodding and smiling like it was all fine. He gave me a cheery thumbs up. I wished a plague on his house. So how do you survive this festive madness? Here are a few tips from someone who's been through it all. 1. Avoid Saturdays. Unless you enjoy suffering, stay home. Weekday evenings are probably your best bet. 2. Make a list. Wandering aimlessly is a rookie mistake. Plan your attack. Stick to it. 3. Pack snacks. Nothing takes the edge off a long queue like a sneaky mince pie. Trust me on this one. 4. Those trusty noise-cancelling headphones. Drown out the chaos with some Iron Maiden or Michael Bublé if you're into that sort of thing. No judgment here. 5. Consider online shopping. One year I did the whole thing online with a nice glass of mulled wine. Lovely. Eventually I get home, flop onto the sofa and vow to never do it again. Then my wife says, "Did you remember the crackers?" Bugger. And just like that, I'm back to square one. Christmas shopping. It's not for the faint-hearted, but if you approach it with a plan, a sense of humour, and maybe a flask of something very strong, you might just survive. Or better yet, just buy everyone digital gift cards and call it a day. And that's the Mick take. Cheers.